welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Angela, and this week I am traveling to the east coast of Canada for the very first time. If you watch my recent vlogs, you'll know that I've been traveling this whole summer. I went to Europe in the beginning of summer, and then I went to New York, and this week I'm going to the east coast of Canada, to the Maritimes with my dad. Actually, we're taking a quick father-daughter road trip around Nova Scotia, basically. It's currently 5:30 in the morning, and we're about to head over to the airport because our flight is at 8 a.m. to Charlottetown, which is in Prince Edward Island. We're going to be picking up our rental car from there and then driving around Nova Scotia for the next 5 days. So I'm super excited to take you along with us for our travels. Despite living in Canada for my entire life, basically, I've never been over to the East Coast before. So I'm super excited to check it out and hopefully eat a lot of lobster this week. But yeah, we are about to head over to the airport. So I will take you along with us for our whole trip. Arrived here in Charlottetown at like the smallest airport I have ever been to, but we just picked up our rental car and we're gonna do like a road trip sort of clockwise around Nova Scotia. And so we're gonna go from PEI into Nova Scotia. Right now we're gonna stop at Truro, probably grab some food there, and then we're gonna start driving towards Cape Breton Island, which is where our hotel is in North Sydney tonight. Fundy Discovery site here in Truro, which is where you can watch the tidal bore, which is when the water kind of like reverses, but it only happens twice a day, sometimes only once a day. Today it's supposed to happen at 10 a.m. Well, it did happen at 10 a.m. and it's supposed to happen at 10 p.m. today, but we're here in the afternoon. So we're gonna probably try to come back here to watch it one day. But right now we are driving into the main town area of Truro, and we're gonna go grab a bite to eat because I am super hungry. And I found this fish and chips restaurant called Murphy's Fish and Chips, so we're gonna go try to find that place and see if we can grab a bite to eat. Car after our delicious meal at Murphy's Fish and Chips, which is right over there. How did you like it, Dad?
Very good.
Yeah, we got the fish and chips and their pan-fried halibut, and they were both really good. The fish and chips were like super juicy. I feel like most of the time when I order fish and chips, it's usually like pretty dry because they've been like deep fried for a while. Very impressed by them. Now we're gonna drive over to our accommodation for the night, which is McNeil's Motel, which is near like the North Sydney area, and it's about a 3-hour drive. So let's go. It is currently like almost 8:30 and a bunch of the restaurants that are in Sydney close at 9. So we are gonna try to rush over there and hopefully grab a bite to eat before they close. It is currently day 2 of our road trip around Nova Scotia, and this morning we just checked out of our hotel and then grabbed a little bit of breakfast from Tim Hortons. Now we are currently driving over to the Cape Breton Highlands National Park, which is supposed to be super beautiful. The drive there to like the entrance is around an hour and a half, so we have some lovely views around us, as you can see. We are just going to drive over there and then check out the national park today, take a little tour around Cape Breton Island, and then we'll see what we do afterwards. We just had a delicious lunch at Charlene's Bayside Restaurant and Cafe, and they have a really famous seafood chowder, and it was so delicious. So much seafood in their seafood chowder. And we also got their fish and chips. Now we are heading over to Halifax. Our hotel tonight is the Comfort Inn in Dartmouth, so we're gonna drive over there. It's around a 3-hour drive. We just got to the Comfort Inn here in Dartmouth, which is where we are going to be staying for tonight. And we just checked in and put our stuff down, so we are gonna head out for dinner very soon. I really want a lobster dinner, so hopefully I can find something in this area that looks good. Just had a delicious meal at Micmac Bar and Grill, which is here in Dartmouth. It's so freaking good. Our first full lobster dinner here in the East Coast, and it was amazing. Did not disappoint at all. And now we rushed back because we want to catch the new episode of The Amazing Race. So we're gonna watch this and then head to bed, and then I will see you tomorrow. Good night. Good morning. We are currently here in beautiful Halifax, Nova Scotia. As you can see behind me, we are currently at the waterfront, and we're just exploring for a few hours. This morning we just got breakfast at our hotel, and then we checked out and drove across the McDonald Bridge here into Halifax from Dartmouth. And now we are just going to explore this beautiful harborfront area here. We are back in our car after exploring a bunch of Halifax. We walked around the waterfront area, which was really beautiful. We took a ferry ride over to Dartmouth and back, and then we just enjoyed the nice waterfront area here in Halifax. We tried some of their Moon Mist ice cream, which is like a Nova Scotia specialty ice cream, which is a combination of bubblegum, banana, and grape, which is like a really weird combination, but it was pretty good. And then afterwards we drove over here to pick up some donair, which is Halifax's official food, which is very surprising, but we picked up one donair that we're going to share, and it's basically like a shawarma kind of. It's spiced meat, and they put it in a big wrap with donair sauce. Okay, it looks like this. Ooh. Here in Peggy's Cove, which is the super famous lighthouse right over here. It is super foggy today, so you can't really see, but the ocean is right behind us. So we're just gonna explore here for a little bit, and then we're gonna keep driving over to Lunenburg. Beautiful town of Lunenburg. Lunenburg. We just explored a little bit of the waterfront area and saw the Blue Nose 2, which is like the second version of the original Blue Nose, which is what is on the Canadian dime. So we got to see that, which was pretty cool, and we got to go on it. It was totally free just to take a look around. And we're just in this really cute, picturesque town of Lunenburg. They have these very cute, colorful houses everywhere, which is what they're known for, but we just got to explore a little bit, and now we are going to continue driving towards our hotel, which is in Yarmouth, and we're gonna grab a bite in the area probably. So I will catch you a little bit later. Checked into the Rod Grand Hotel here in Yarmouth, and it is very nice. This is our room here, but we are about to head out to grab some dinner in town and check out Yarmouth. We're gonna go probably grab some seafood for dinner. I'm thinking of going to a place called Rudder's, I think, which is like literally a 1-minute walk from the hotel. So we're gonna go head over and get some dinner, and then we'll probably just walk around Yarmouth, do a little bit of exploring before we come back to the hotel to get some sleep. We are currently driving from Yarmouth, where we stayed last night, all the way to Truro, which we went to on our first day because we want to go check out the tidal bore. We're literally driving straight from Yarmouth to Truro for like 4 hours straight because we're trying to see the tidal bore. That's happening at around 1:17 according to the timetable they gave us. So we're gonna get there around 1 hopefully, and then we are thinking of grabbing a bite in Truro again. I think my dad wants to go back to Murphy's Fish and Chips where we went the first day because he really liked the fish and chips. And tonight we're actually staying in Charlottetown, so after we finish in Truro we're gonna have to drive back towards PEI where we started, because that's where we're staying for one night tonight.
Scenery gives you an illusion that you are going uphill, but actually you are going down.
Pull over into the left lane beside the white post, place vehicle in neutral. Release your foot from the brake and guide your vehicle backwards up the hill. Just checked into our hotel here in Charlottetown, which is the Comfort Inn here. It is also very nice and spacious, but it was super expensive. Everything was like fully booked out in Charlottetown this week. So like all of the places in Charlottetown are super expensive right now. But anyways, we just arrived and we are going to go get some dinner in town. I am hoping to try some PEI oysters and maybe some potatoes because they're also famous for that. Probably just going to grab a bite to eat and then explore a little bit of the Charlottetown downtown area. It is the last day of our trip. We are currently just driving over towards Cavendish, which is where like the Anne of Green Gables heritage place is, and that's what we're gonna go check out. Right now it's about a 30-minute drive from our hotel here in Charlottetown. Our flight is this evening at 6 p.m. but we have to return our rental car at noon. We left our suitcases and everything at our hotel, so we're gonna drop our rental car off at the airport at the Avis because that's where we got it from, and then we'll take like a bus or something into Charlottetown, do a little bit more exploring, and then go grab our suitcases from our hotel and head to the airport to fly back to Toronto today. Currently in the airport just chilling for the past, I don't even know how many hours, but basically our flight was supposed to be at 6 p.m. and it has been continuously delayed, and currently it is set at 11:20. We're not even sure if it's going to be canceled or not, so hopefully it is not canceled because I kind of want to get home. But yeah, we've literally been sitting at the only restaurant in the Charlottetown airport for like so many hours just watching TVB dramas and trying to kill time. We are home after a very long day at the airport in Charlottetown. It literally took us, I think we were in the airport for like 8 hours, which is just insane, but we're finally home in Toronto. I'm so happy to be home. I had a great trip with my dad. It was so fun to just drive around Nova Scotia and PEI and New Brunswick and explore the East Coast, which I've never done before, and just be able to bond with my dad, which was really awesome, and just chat on our very long drives to every single destination. So that was a lot of fun. With that being said, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed this vlog, make sure to give it a like and subscribe for more videos of my travels this summer. I'm actually going to be heading back to Europe next month, which I'm super excited for. So there's definitely going to be a lot of travel vlogs coming up from that, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!